Hi everyone, I know it's been a while since I last posted a video, but today is November 4th, 2024, and in the United States, Election Day is tomorrow, and I just want to make a few closing remarks. This will probably be my last video, has to do with politics, but number one, my Catholic brethren, we are supposed to vote according to the common good, as the Catechism teaches us, and to our moral consciences. Who has the better moral integrity? Who's going to uphold God's principles and values? Who's going to do more on behalf of the poor in society, and also on behalf of those who are also rich and the middle class, not just fulfill their own selfish ambitions and desires. Number two, let's talk about the candidates, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump. Now, there's no such thing as an honest liar, and Harris is pretty much telling the truth. She's going to push forward her abortion agendas, which are evil, and go against the Catholic doctrine and dogma. That's true, but she's open and honest about it and how she plans to do it, and there's no such thing as an honest liar. The devil can never tell you the truth. If you say she's the devil or this and that, she's basically telling you up front what she plans to do. That means she's capable of telling the truth and following through her oaths and promises, which God respects. Even if you promise to do evil, he wants your yes to be yes and your no to be no. And now let's go to the other candidate, Trump. People worship him, idolize, and divinize him with the Vote Trump, Save America signs. Such language and rhetoric did not simply put itself there. He thinks himself to be the second coming of Christ. He thinks himself to be the Messiah and the problem and the solution to everybody needs, and you have to have at all cost, over Jesus Christ. Such ideology and blatant idolatry cannot be condoned ever, Protestant or Catholic. He's incapable of telling the truth on a single thing, and he also fell back on his abortion platform from being pro-life to moral relativist. Such a fallback exposes his heart and shows his true agenda, that he does not care for the common good, and he simply lusts for power. And both candidates are evil, yes, but we're supposed to vote for the lesser of the two evils, as Pope Francis explains to us. And that is Kamala Harris. Now, you can go on about her agendas and the way she executes them and ideas, but it's all about moral quality and integrity. That's it. That's literally what this election comes down to vote for the lesser of the two evils. And Trump has such poor moral quality that he is literally the Barabbas of scriptures 2,000 years later, the false militant Messiah ideology that Jesus Christ himself condemns his own apostles for, that Trump with such rhetoric promotes it. He even blasphemizes the Catholic faith by posting the Archangel prayer on September 29th on their feast day, when you just simply Googled it, and his Vice President Vance is not really a Catholic to tell him, hey, it was October 2nd this year. The Feast of the Archangels was Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024, according to the liturgical calendar, not according to what Google Translate says. And there's so much more. So we're going to close this video out with one final warning. Whether you like Trump or Harris, hate Trump or Harris, if you thought about logically the moral character, integrity, and quality of both candidates and still voted for one or the other, well done. You use logical reasoning and your conscience to make a decision as God commands us to do and gives us the authority over our minds to do. However, if you just simply believe the propaganda or just simply vote Republican just to vote Republican, or Democrat just to vote Democrat, without even thinking about it, you have blindly followed what you've been told and have not used your conscience and your reason to think about who is the better candidate that's going to act on behalf of the common good. That's how we're supposed to vote according to the Catholic Catechism and the Catholic Church. And it's no mystery that you can just Google it right now or go online for the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops and the Catechism of the Catholic Church. In addition, Trump took an oath to swear to protect the United States government and uphold the Constitution, which he bore false witness to God in waging insurrection and attack on the Capitol January 6th, and asked God to be a witness to his lie, which God cannot be a witness and abide by an evil oath. So it's obvious who is the better moral choice. As much as I regret to say this, even though Harris is for the abortion and does not care, she is the better moral candidate and choice here.